Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome again to another beautiful section. All right, and today we're going to be looking at something very interesting. So if you are watching, come on, I want you to stick to this channel, all right, because a lot of things is going to come to you. Also, welcome you guys. Welcome to this section again. This is day three of the retreat. All right. So remember, we are still on 5 days retreats. Yes, 5 days real estate Titans retreat. All right. So we're going to be looking at something. I believe by now you must have gotten a lot of things from our previous section. Right, so I want to look at something very interesting, very interesting today. So today is day 3, and we're going to be looking at the psychology of sales. The psychology of selling. Yeah. The psychology of selling. So now, why are we looking at this today? First of all, let me just define psychology. Alright? So psychology, I hope you have your notes writing, is the scientific, right, study of the mind and behavior investigating how people think. So psychology is the scientific study of the human mind and behavior, investigating how people think. Now, this topic ends at giving you a hedge, alright? You knowing how your prospect is thinking, alright? And the right things you need to do so that you can scale up when it comes to sales, alright? So, now, one of the things you must come to understand is that selling is important, but it's also very important to know the psychology of selling. Now, in today's section, we're going to be looking at 7 keys. Yes, 7 keys. 7 keys to selling. Yeah, 7 keys to selling. All right. So I'm going to be starting with number 1. And guess what? This thing I want to talk about should apply to you as a realtor, to you as a salesperson. And these are things you must work on. Are you getting what I'm saying? Very important. Now, the truth is, if you can apply just 70% of this thing I'm going to talk about, you will make dividends. What I mean is that it's not possible for you not to sell. Yes, it will be impossible for you to pass a month without having sales, because these things are triggers. Alright? Yes, there are some things that can trigger sales. Alright? Now, a man once said something. He said there are no dry places, but there are only dry men. Yes. There are no dry places, but there are dry men. So what does it mean? It means that if a man is prepared, if a man is equipped, all right, something happens, there will be result. But many a times we see realtors who are not equipped, and that is why they don't make result or they don't get result to themselves. Alright? So number one thing I want to say is that number one key is, as a realtor, motivate your subconscious for successful sales. Are you getting what I'm saying? Motivate your subconscious for successful sales. Now, what am I trying to say? Your subconscious controls your action. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Your subconscious controls your action. So the way you think, now this thing has a lot to do with your mind. The way you think will either bring you close to sale or will take you far away from sale. So that is why you need to work on yourself. I get what I'm saying. You need to work on your subconscious. Yes. And guess what? The subconscious is not outside. It's talking about what is inside of you. So one of the things you do to motivate yourself is probably you might set up goals. Yes. So as a reader, you should learn to set goals. Alright? Now, what are those goals? I mean, things you want to accomplish. Things you desire to accomplish. Yes, set goals. What are the things you want to accomplish? What are the things you want to attain? Those things should be forces that triggers you to do what? To push. So working on your subconscious is very important. For example, another thing you can do could be your imagination. Imagination. So what I mean is visualize things. Now listen to me. One powerful tool that was given to you and I is the power of our imagination. But many times people don't do anything with it. Yes, that's it. Some people, even in their imagination, they are low-minded. That's too bad. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you is that one of the things you need to do for yourself is that you need to work on your subconscious. You need to, on a daily basis, tell yourself, I am the best salesperson. Tell yourself, I will attain this height. Tell yourself, this is what I'm going to achieve. Tell yourself, I'm the best in this field. So one of the things you need to be successful is that you must first of all understand it. It's very, very important, because if you don't understand it, it's not going to work. You get what I'm saying? So your subconscious is very, very, very important. Very, very. And you get what I'm saying? So what you do is that sometimes you can tell yourself, what are some of these goals? Example, this is what I want to get for myself. Probably I need a better place. I want to attain a height in life. Probably I want to change an apartment. I want to get this and get that. So there should be things, when you look at those things, they are like they are fueling your drive. That is why I used to tell people, if you want to attain success and you want to get it right, you must be ambitious. In this industry, nothing works until you have an ambition. Probably you tell yourself, this is the car I want to get, and probably this is the amount of money I want to achieve. Yes, you must constantly tell yourself that this thing is working. Now, for example, there is somebody that will be himself in a situation and he will feel that people don't have money. Example, in this city, a lot of people will feel people don't have money. But the truth is, if you have a mindset that people don't have money, there is no way you can make sales. I get what I'm saying. That's it. But if you have a mindset that people have money, do you know what it means? This is going to lead you to what? Much more sales. I get what I'm saying. Very, very important. So you must tell yourself, as a mentor, I must get it right. I must get it right. Your subconscious it plays a role. Do you know, one advice I'm going to give you is that every day when you wake up, look at yourself in the mirror. See, it might look very crazy. It might look very crazy. But just look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself some things. Tell yourself, this is a level I'm going to attain. Tell yourself, I'm the best. Tell yourself, this is what I'm doing. Listen, the more you speak to yourself, the more you fuel yourself towards success. If you keep saying negative words about yourself, those negative words will sooner or later happen to you. So be positive minded. Be telling yourself, this is where I'm attaining. Be telling yourself, this is the level I'm getting. Be telling yourself, I'm closing deals. Imagine yourself closing deals. Imagine yourself how you just got in a month, you just got over 100 persons, and at the long run, about 50 of them have made purchase, and guess what? You just received an alert. Picture those things, they are very important, because until you see, until your subconscious becomes like that, you can't really get it. Are you getting it? So this is a powerful tool. Every day, take out the least 5 minutes. Look at the mirror and speak to yourself. Tell yourself, I'm the best salesperson. I'm the best in this field. Oh, I'm a realtor with competence. I'm a realtor with knowledge. I'm a realtor with value. I attract people of value. And guess what? Before you know it, it works for you. So this is a powerful tool that I will advise you to do. So what am I trying to do? In your subconscious, you need to see big things. You need to think big. And guess what? The resultant effect is that there's going to be a result to that. Alright? So let's go. Number 2, very important tool is that you need to work on your self-esteem. Yes, you need to work on what? On your self-esteem. So what do I mean? The truth is, if you underestimate yourself, the result you tend to get will not be obviously good. See, one of the things you need to know, as it pertains to real estate, people don't buy land. Write it. People don't just buy land. They buy the confidence of the seller. Are you getting me, somebody? In real estate, people don't just buy land. They buy the esteem of the person who is selling to them. So that is it. So they buy your confidence. Guess what? A person with a low self-esteem, something will happen to him. When he meets a client or a prospect, the person will not really trust him. Because it takes a man who is confident to pull somebody to buy from him. You getting it? So you need to be intentional about building your self-esteem. So how does it work? An example, you can do that by by the way you look. Now, there's this thing. Let me write something. You can do it, or you can deal with it by the way you look. Do you know why? Because P here means poor and R means rich. Alright? Now, this is a proven experiment that the poor tend to go towards the poor. Alright? The poor also tend to go towards the rich. But you see the rich are only attracted to the rich. And guess what? The people you are looking for to buy from you are rich. They are wealthy. And guess what? They will only be attracted to somebody who is looking rich. You cannot be selling a property of 10 million naira and you are looking like somebody who does not have 20k in his account. That's funny. You can't approach a prospect and you are coming with, okay, I have a property, and you are talking of a property of over 5, 20, 15 million, and guess what? You are looking strange. No, you might not really have so much, but guess what? There should be confidence. Your dressing, everything should speak high esteem. Yeah. Do you know why? Because high esteem will lead to high closing power. High esteem, write it down. Equal high selling power. Are you with me? High closing power. So this is very, very, very important. So when you speak to your clients, speak with authority. That's esteem. Hallelujah. I say hallelujah. So that's it. That's the truth about it. You must have a high self-esteem so that people can pick it when you interact with them. So this is very, very important. Alright? So the poor always go to the poor are attracted to the rich, but the rich only go to the wealthy. Mark this, alright? So I would like to, have you taken note? I would like to go to the next thing. Alright? Okay, let me clean here. Okay. Alright, so number 3 on the psychology of self, number 3 is what? Surround yourself with people who share your goal. Are you getting this, somebody? Yeah. Surround. I think I'm going to clean this number 1 as well. So surround yourself with people who share your goal. See, I want you to know something. As a realtor, your environment affects your income. So you need a conducive environment for sales to take place. You need the people who stay in your environment to be people of like mind. Do you know why? Because if you stay in an environment where there are negative feedback, you won't flourish. Yes. If you stay in an environment where there are only broke people around there, do you know what is going to happen? You will only think small. That's a result of the fact. You stay with people who don't have anything, who don't have a vision. You will just keep yourself at a spot. So it is very important, very, very important that you surround yourself. Let the people around you be people that quickens your goal. It should be people that challenge you. Alright? good competition. What I mean is that you should have people, you are into real estate, you should have people who have been able to close sales. You should have people around you who have made up to 10 sales in real estate. Yes, interact with them. There's something it's gonna do to you. Because you are talking with somebody who has made over $1 million, over 2 or 3 or 5 million into the real estate. There's something is gonna motivate you. Because when you talk to some people, something happens. You are eager to go do your own. So surround yourself with people like realtors or investors. Yes. Or those who are goal-driven people. Goal-driven people. Yes. Don't be among mediocres. People that can't think far. Listen to me. There's something that happens when you stay with people who are low-minded. Something happens. You come to their level and you start believing what they think. Now, if you stay so long in an environment where people are poor, there's this mindset that will come to you that people don't have money. But you are joking, you are kidding. Every day, real estate deals are closed in hundreds of millions. Every blessed day. So that you have not had an encounter with your own, or you have not experienced your own yet, does not mean that people don't have money. No, a lot of people have it. But if you stay in an environment where there are investors, oh my God, when you hear them speak numbers, when you hear them say, last month I didn't try last month. I gave myself a goal, but I couldn't meet it. I told myself I was going to make 1 billion last month, but guess what? I just ended up having 600 million. Hi, that's so bad. Listen to me. When you are in the midst of those people, probably there's no money in your account, but there's something it's going to do to you. It's going to motivate you to do more. So your environment impacts your life. Your environment impacts your life as a realtor. If you want to go far, associate yourself, mingle with people who are like-minded, people who share your goal. Are you with me, somebody? So this is so very important. Don't play with this. Don't play with this. And when you associate yourself with this kind of person, one of the things you will notice that you will be eager to go and do some things. You will not just sit down. You will be eager to push, because many of these investors and people who are goal-driven are people who work hard, who push. They are crazy. Oh my God, they are crazy about what they are doing. There's this unusual passion, yes, that comes out of them. Why? Because they have a goal. So you too can do something. Have people around you who think the same life, and you will see you're going to get it right. So let's go very fast. Number four, when you talk to your clients, ask questions. Ask questions that, are you with me? Ask questions that touches your prospect. Are you with me? Now, what do I mean? A situation whereby you are talking to a client, right? You just met a client and you're talking to him about real estate and all of that. Don't just ask them, do you want to buy land? Or I have land for sale. Don't just ask mere questions that any other person can ask. No. Ask deep questions. You know, there are questions that drives down. I get what I'm saying. Ask them question like, what's your plan towards building something for your children, you get what I'm saying? Ask them question like, are you planning towards being your own landlord? Are you making plans towards building generational wealth? So there are questions that drive deep down. I guess what I'm saying. Don't just ask just mere questions. Do you want to buy land? I have land for sale. Come and buy. Come and buy. Come and buy. No. You portray value. Because, for example, if you are asking this person, are you planning to stop paying rent soon? What are you trying to do? They're trying to push. You are speaking emotion in a way, because this person might be a tenant, or this person, yes, have so long having a house of his own. So what happens? You are driving him, and the next thing, the conversation begins to flow. Alright? So know the kind of questions you ask your prospect. Alright? Then also know about your business. So be knowledgeable about your business, because sometimes you meet prospects and they don't really know so much about documentation. Alright? So you should be the one to educate them. Alright? Then after educating them, you could also ask them some questions in what you have taught them. Alright? So that there could be a flow. This is very, very important. Are you with me? Now, listen to me. All of these things I'm teaching and I'm telling you, it's not just something so that you can just be your own. These are things that should motivate you to go out. That is why I say every day of this retreat, there are practical sections where we go out, meet people, talk to them, tell them, prospecting. You get it? Because this is actually practical. How you make sales is not by sitting in your house and pressing your phone. That's it. You have to launch out and get people, prospect people on a daily basis. Alright? So don't just write these things down, but do things about it. So what it means is that after these 5 days, what I'm expecting to see a new person. I'm expecting to see a person who is ever motivated to succeed, ever passionate, ever decided to get it right in the real estate industry. Yes. I'm expecting to see people that in a month we close over 50 sales. Yes. I'm expecting to see people that will come out of this routine that are boiling. Why? Because they know this is the way. Can you with me, somebody? So don't just sit down and write, and at the end of the day you don't do anything. No, that's right. Are you with me, somebody? All right. So number 5 thing that you also need to know about the psychology of selling is that you need to know the emotion. I've said this a couple of times. You need to know the emotional value of your product. You need to know the emotional value of what? Of your product. Now, real estate is not just buying land. You need to know it. Real estate is security, is pride, is attainment. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes, there should be an emotion tied to your product. Alright? I think I've flogged this thing times with that number, but I'm still flogging it again. Why? It's expedient. Know your product. Know the emotional value. Don't just say, I sell land or I sell land. No. I'm a real estate consultant. I help multiply your funds through real estate. So, real estate is security. You get what I'm saying? So, I hope you have that. So, real estate is not just buying land. Yeah. Real estate is pride. is security, is legacy. Are you with me, somebody? Yes. Is freedom. Freedom from being a tenant. Freedom from rent. Are you with me, somebody? Is status. Is status. That's what real estate is. Are you with me, somebody? Yeah. So guess what? This is what you need to know. When you approach your prospect, sell the emotion. I believe you are done with this, right? I believe you are done with this. So when you meet your client, sell the emotion. Are you getting what I'm saying? Sell the emotion. Sell profit. All right. Now, one of the things you need to understand is that different persons have different emotions. All right. I was going to talk about that. For example, for a young man who is venturing into real estate, one of the things he wants to get is his profits. Are you getting it? He wants to multiply his fund. But for somebody who is a father figure, one of the things he wants could be legacy. All right. He's planning something to have a legacy for his children, probably. All right. So this is very, very important. Know the emotion behind your product. So when you approach a prospect, you are not just approaching the person to tell him, I'm selling a loan. I am here to bring value and help your funds be multiplied. Are you with me? Yes. So some of you, after now, I'm going to ask you your experience as you prospected yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to be asking your experience so that I know the emotional value you use. All right. So number 6. Now, number 6 is very important. Number 6 is gain the trust of clients while selling. Now, this is key. This is key. Gaining the trust of your client while selling. Are you getting what I'm saying? So what it means is that this thing called trust is key. Very important. If a man does not trust you, a man will not give to you. A man will not buy from you. A man will not be touched or moved to do anything for you. As it pertains to business, before somebody buys from you, he must trust you. Now, basically, the people around you might not be buoyant enough to buy property from you. So what does it mean? It means that they are strangers, people who don't really know you, are the ones that you're going to meet and you're going to be telling them about real estate. So why should they buy from you? Are you the only person marketing real estate? Do you feel so? Do you feel there are no other persons in their contact list that have been posting about real estate? So one of the things that will push them or motivate them to buy from you is trust. Listen to me carefully. Anybody that can trust you can give you his money. You think making money is easy? You think having 10 million in your account is easy? The person has that money and you just come and you just stop and you just give it to you. No. There has to be a level of trust. That is why when you are relating with your prospect, you need to be open. There should be this integrity. Listen to me. Your onions should be that you are satisfying the prospect. If you are able to satisfy the prospect, oh my God, you have won that prospect. Talking about documentation, talking about the things that will be done after he's done purchasing, talking about so many other things. You get what I'm saying? For example, as somebody is interested and you are taking the person, let's say you are taking the person for an inspection, all right? you will be open enough to tell him some things about real estate. That's what I'm saying. So this is very, very expedient. Very, see, don't play with that. Your integrity is your trust. If people can trust you, listen, they will give you their wealth. Not only will they give you their wealth, but guess what? It will be an avenue for other people to do what? To even come through, because referrals. That's how referrals happen. Why? Because they trust you. Some of those people who are not ready to buy will still refer somebody for you. Do you know why? They trust you. Alright? So now let's go to our 7th point here. Now, I talked about that. Emotion differs from one person to another. Emotion differs from what? From one person to another. So you need to know about that. So these skills I just talked about are very, very, very essential. See, listen to me. You need to work on those things. You need to be intentional when it comes to real estate. Our first section, we talked about the power of decision. Yes. So you need to be intentional in this drive, and you're going to see that your success is going to be mind-blowing. Listen to me. You see your imagination. Don't play with it. Don't just think nonsense. No. Think resources. All right? Think prospect. See yourself allocating people their property. And guess what? One of the things we even move faster in that is that when you hear that there's an allocation going on, come on, go, just dress, look good, go, and celebrate with people who are doing theirs. You know why? The time is coming, you're gonna do yours. You getting? Are you getting me, somebody? Yeah. So these are things that are very, very powerful about the psychology of what? Of selling. Now, after this, again, you're going to be launching out, meeting the least 15% and prospecting. Alright? Then there's something personally I'm going to do. Alright? By next week, I'm going to be launching into a challenge. Yes, in fact, this is a challenge for everybody. Alright? I'm going to do mine, and every other person is going to do theirs. Alright? So, I'm launching into a challenge, and the challenge is, okay, I titled it 100 sales in 30 days. 100 sales in 30 days. Alright? And it's going to be projected live. It's going to be projected live. Alright? On our social media handle, most especially on TikTok, live. So, it's not going to be funny. Alright? Because I'm going to be meeting people, prospecting people, and I have just 30 days to close 100 sales. So some of you, you're going to be seeing a lot of stuff. It's not going to be funny, but I trust that we will win you. All right? So I'm going to be going out to do that. Right? So you're going to be watching that. All right? Then you too do something about it, and let's see how it goes. All right? So we are done for today's section. All right? So tomorrow, we're going to be looking at another angle as it pertains to real estate. Alright? But guess what? I want you to be sure. As long as you push, there's going to be results. Yes. As long as you push, there's going to be results. The only determining factor that will happen is time. Yes. The more you do it, the more you get better at it, and before you know it, you become a guru. Alright? I love you guys. So see you again in our next class. That's tomorrow. And I think tomorrow is going to be our last class, our 5th day. Right? No, tomorrow is our 4th day. Yeah. So come on. Let's do something. And I love you guys. I remain right honorable scientist, open the world's the wealth architect. Yeah. All right. So guys, I love you, and for all of you who just followed us, I want you to stick to this platform, because a lot of things are going to be happening, and you're going to learn a lot. More so, I told you I'm going on a challenge. 100 sales, 30 days. Come on, who is ready? Are you ready? Come on. Follow me. Let's do this together. Live on TikTok and other social media handles. Let's do this. All right. I love you guys. See you tomorrow for another section. Bye.